Hello everyone, nice to see you again. Last time, I told you the best word to outline Yunnan is attract, A-T-T-R-A-C-T. I explained the first four letters, A-T-T-R. They stand for Administrative Division, Topography, Transportation, and Nature Reserves of Yunnan, respectively. Today, I would like to move on to the meaning of the rest of the letters. The fifth letter, A, stands for the abundant resources of Yunnan. The diversified topography and distinctive climatic features make Yunnan a province with abundant natural resources. Yunnan enjoys the reputation Three Kingdoms, which refers to it being the kingdom of plants, kingdom of animals, and kingdom of non-ferrous metals. Why is Yunnan known as the kingdom of plants? In China, there are 30,000 kinds of higher plants, of which 18,000 can be found in Yunnan, accounting for over 60% of the total. Yunnan boasts the largest number of plant species in China. There are a variety of precious trees such as dragon spruce, Chinese yew, and Himalayan cypress. Yunnan also possesses various commercial crops, such as tea, fruit, medicinal herbs, flowers, rubber trees, tobacco, and coffee. The flue-cured tobaccos and cigarettes from Yunnan are known as the best premium products in China. Tea from Yunnan is another product well known at home and abroad. The most famous tea in Yunnan is called pu'er tea, which is produced in the middle and lower reaches of the Lancang River in south of Yunnan. Since the production area of the tea used to be under the administration of Pu'er Prefecture in the Qing Dynasty, the tea produced there was named after Pu'er. The tea features a strong aroma, a unique aftertaste, and good medicinal effect, and it was approved as a tribute to the imperial court of the Qing Dynasty. Besides pu'er tea, Yunnan also has the tradition of making flower tea by mixing dried petals and tea together. The representative ones are osmanthus tea, chrysanthemum tea, jasmine tea, and rose tea. Yunnan is also endowed with various fruits, such as mango, pineapple, durian, papaya, bayberry, lychee, cherry, grape, and banana. Local people have the tradition of using fruit to make drinks, dishes, and desserts. Boasting medicinal herbs, Yunnan is known as the treasure house of medicinal herbs. There are more than 2,000 kinds of medicinal herbs in Yunnan, of which the most famous ones are pseudoginseng, gastrodia, and cordyceps. In Chinese, pseudoginseng is also named sanqi, which stands for two numbers, 3 and 7. You may be curious to ask, why? The name sanqi results from the structure of the plant. Each plant has 3 branches, and each branch bears 7 leaves, hence the name. The raw and cooked pseudoginseng have different medicinal effects. Raw pseudoginseng can cure swelling and pain caused by injuries, and cooked pseudoginseng is an effective, nourishing drug. Gastrodia is mainly produced in Zhaotong in northeast of Yunnan. Gastrodia has medicinal effects to cure convulsion and delirium. Cordyceps in Yunnan grows in Diqing Prefecture and Nujiang Prefecture in the northwest of Yunnan, where snow mountains and plateau meadows offer suitable conditions for the growth of cordyceps. In fact, cordyceps is a compound of worm and fungus. In winter, it is a worm with a fungus in its body. However, in summer, the fungus inside the worm will grow into a plant which takes root in the solidified dead worm. Cordyceps is an effective tonic herb for weakness after illness. Yunnan is also entitled the natural garden for its rich flower species. There are 8 famous flowers in Yunnan: camellia, azalea, fairy primrose, lily, orchid, rough gentian, magnolia, and meganopsis. The fresh-cut flower production and dried flower processing industry are developing rapidly in Yunnan. Meanwhile, oil for aromatherapy can be extracted from flowers. These flower oils are widely applied in massage and cosmetic products. Here, one can find one of the largest fresh-cut flower bases in Asia, Dounan International Flower Production Base. Flowers produced here are sold all over China and exported to many other countries in the world. Why is Yunnan reputed to be the kingdom of animals? Here, the quantities of mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, and freshwater fish ranks the first in China. There are many animals under state-level protection in Yunnan, such as the green peacock, snub-nosed monkey, gibbon, bison, and wild Asian elephant. Most of them live in nature reserves. Why is Yunnan called the kingdom of non-ferrous metals? Yunnan is rich in mineral resources, of which non-ferrous metals are the most advantageous. Due to the dramatic movements of the Earth crust, a lot of huge folds and faults have occurred in Yunnan. This unique geological condition brings about the abundant mineral resources in Yunnan. The reserves of lead, zinc, and tin in Yunnan numbers the highest in China. The deposits of copper and nickel here rank the 3rd in China. In addition, there are many other metals with abundant deposits, such as germanium, silver, and aluminum. Therefore, the mining of non-ferrous metals is one of the backbone industries in Yunnan. Now let's move on to the 6th letter, C. C stands for the climate in Yunnan. Situated in the low latitude yet highland region, Yunnan is dominated by the subtropical highland monsoon climate. In autumn and winter, Yunnan is under the control of the dry continental monsoon from the northwest, while in spring and summer, Yunnan is affected by the humid oceanic monsoon from the southwest. Generally speaking, the climate of most regions in Yunnan is comfortable all year round. So, if you intend to open an air conditioner business in Yunnan, you will probably be a little bit disappointed because most areas do not need air conditioners. However, the high elevation makes Yunnan a place easy to get sunburned. If you start a sunscreen business here, it will probably be much easier to make a fortune. See, this is a funny example to show the general features of the climate in Yunnan. However, if we look into the weather in specific areas, it is obviously to see the influence of the complex landform of Yunnan, which makes the weather in different regions vary from each other. For example, in some areas in the northwest, winter is long and cold, and there are hardly any summer days. In the central areas of Yunnan, the weather is spring-like all year round. However, some southern regions are characterized by the hot weather and abundant rainfall. To be specific, the characteristics of the climate in Yunnan can be summarized into the following. Firstly, Yunnan features numerous types of climate due to the obvious altitude difference from the northwest to the southeast. Yunnan covers the tropical zone, subtropical zone, warm temperate zone, cold temperate zone, and frigid zone. Secondly, the climate of the province sees a small difference in annual temperature but a large difference in daily temperature. The seasonal temperature often ranges from 10 degrees centigrade to 15 degrees centigrade. However, the temperature in a day generally ranges from 12 degrees centigrade to 20 degrees centigrade. Thirdly, altitude change causes differences in temperatures. Normally, if the elevation rises by 100 meters, the temperature will decrease by 0.6 degrees centigrade. Therefore, in the mountainous regions of Yunnan, the weather at the foot of the mountain can be totally different from the weather on the mountainside or the mountaintop. A famous local saying goes like this: one can experience 4 seasons on one mountain, and the weather within several miles is quite different. Fourthly, there is plenty of rainfall in Yunnan, but the distribution is uneven. About 85% of rainfall appears from May to October, which is defined as the rainy season of the province. The dry season lasts from November to April the following year. Finally, the frost-free period in Yunnan is very long due to the strong sunshine. Okay, up to now, I think you have got a clear idea for the clothes you should pack when traveling in Yunnan. It depends on when, where, and how long you would like to travel in Yunnan. Now let's come to the last letter, T. T stands for tourism in Yunnan. What distinguishes Yunnan in the tourism industry? In my opinion, the greatest tourist attraction in Yunnan is the colorful cultures of the different ethnic groups. We know lots of provinces in China have different ethnic groups. But do you know how many nationalities there are in Yunnan? According to the 6th census and the latest official household registration, each of the 56 nationalities in China can be found in Yunnan. Most of them live in compact communities in autonomous prefectures. It is really a big surprise for visitors to see a harmonious picture of ethnic groups in Yunnan. The diversity of ethnic groups in Yunnan ranks the first in China. Among the ethnic groups, 15 groups are native and unique to Yunnan. 16 ethnic groups live in cross-border areas. The colorful and mysterious religions, customs, constructions, folklores, costumes, and folk art hold great potential for tourism. The colorful ethnic cultures and gorgeous natural landscapes combine together to make Yunnan a paradise for tourism and anthropology. That is why lots of anthropologists from home and abroad come to Yunnan for their research. Tourism is one of the backbone industries in Yunnan, together with the tobacco industry, biology industry, and mineral mining industry. As a sunrise industry, tourism in Yunnan is developing and hopefully will become one of the most prosperous industries in the near future. Okay, so far we have outlined Yunnan with the 7 letters in the word attract. If you want to know how Yunnan attracts visitors from home and abroad, please come to my next class. I will show you the distinguishing features of tourism culture in Yunnan. See you next time. 这里是课程中的关键词，同学们别忘了，这也是知识点哟。